make block command and insert block command. We're going to create blocks out of these two drawings. This drawing here, this is just like a flower, and notice that each one of these arcs is separate. And over here we have a hexagon and a circle, separate also. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this and these two into blocks. Remember that a block is like a stamp that you're able to use several times in a drawing. You draw it one time, and then you go ahead and insert it whenever you want it, whenever you need it in the drawing. I'm going to select the Make Block command right here from the Make Block icon in the Draw toolbar. And this one, I'm just going to call it a flower, and base point and the objects. These are the two that are the most important for now. I'm going to select pick point, basically the base point. Where do you want me to hold this object? When I bring it in, when I insert it, I'm going to select pick point, and I'm going to say I want the base point to be right in the center of this flower. Object, select objects. I'm going to pick this, and I'm going to do a crossing window around the entire flower. And I'm going to have it, I can convert the object that I have drawn on the screen to a block. I can just retain it, but I'm just going to delete it. I want it deleted. I can even give it a description. I can actually write out this is a flower, just to describe what this block is. I'm going to pick OK, and it disappears. I'm going to select the Make Block icon again, and this time I'm going to call it, let's call it a nut, because that's what it kind of looks like. Pick point. I'm going to go ahead and grab it, not in the center. I'm just going to say, so it'll be different. I'm going to pick it down here. That's going to be the base point. That's where I want it to be held when they bring it in. When I bring it in. Objects, another crossing window, and delete. It's going to be gone. Now, that's Make Block, and you can draw anything. Matter of fact, an entire drawing is a block in itself. So what I'm going to do, now I'm going to use the Insert Block command. This is the Insert Block icon, and I'm going to look for the flower. There's the flower. Notice I do have other blocks in here, but I'm just going to use the flower. It gives you a little look at it. And I'm just going to pick OK, and there's the flower, and I'll put it right there. I'm going to insert block again, flower, pick OK, I can bring it in again. I'm going to insert block, and I'm going to select the nut. That's what it looks like, a little thumbnail. OK, insert block. This time on this nut, I'm going to change it to half size, 0.5. I don't want it full size, I want it half size, and basically uniform scale. Everything about this block is going to be half size. And there it is. Now, insert block. Let me go ahead and select the flower, and I'm going to go ahead and change this. I'm going to make it real small, quarter size, uniform across, 0.25. There it is. So basically, this is the block command. Now, one of the things I want you to notice is when I select this, it is notice one grip. It is one solid piece of concrete. It is one unit. Now, in order to turn this flower back into the arcs that I created it with, I'll have to go to the Modify toolbar, and I'll select Explode down here at the bottom. I pick Explode, select this, press Enter, and now this is no longer a block. It is a bunch of lines, just like when I created it. This right here, notice, all one unit. I'm going to select Explode, Enter, and two separate pieces, just like when I drew it. So that's, you can explode a block and turn it back into It's withdrawing into the drawing that you created before you turned it into a block. So this is the block and the insert block commands, and give them a try. They're very, very handy.